Alright. Hello everybody, this is Hellslayer again. And I know I haven't updated in a long time. At least like maybe a week. I don't know. But I'm back. So I'm going to continue reading my sister's story. I've got to leave my comments on the last one. So what I'm going to say is that the story was good, I guess. I mean, it's better than what I thought. But, yeah. Not trying to be mean, sis, but, it was good. So let's continue on to the next story, the next part two. Yeah. Let's see if she changed the title. Alright, what happened? Part two. A little girl sitting with her parents, as they watch the news, and hear about a mother who must have slipped on or was pushed into hitting her neck on a hard wet part of a bed. Mommy, wasn't that your Mommy, wasn't that Mommy's friend on the news who died? An 8-year-old said as she pulled her mother's dress. Sweetie, I don't know. I haven't seen her face. The girl tries to pull her mom to the TV, but her mom doesn't really care. She only cares about she only cares about her own daughter. Sweetie, why don't you go play your flute for a while or come play it for mommy? The mother asks her to go to get her off her back. Okay, mommy, she said, running to her room and getting her flute and coming back to her mother. The little the little begins to play. Sound of her flute was enough to warm anyone's heart, and the way she looked as she played it made it perfect for her. Mother listened to her daughter, beautiful music, as she smiled at her kid and wondered where she learned to play. Cause the mother never gave her lessons or a teacher. A girl should start playing her flute once she got it. The mother listened to her daughter play as soon as she stopped. Her mother clapped. It made the little girl blush as she looked at her mother. What is that one called, sweetie? The little girl looked at her mother and smiled. Cold hearted, the little girl said as her mother looked at her wide-eyed. Why is it called that, sweetie? Because mommy has been cold-hearted ever since Dad left. Mommy doesn't care about others or anything. All mommy cares about is her loving daughter, the girl said. What? How do you, how do you know that? You shouldn't know that you were like 2 when me and your father broke up. Mommy doesn't know, but I talked to Daddy, and he told me you were a bad mommy, and only cared about me. At that point, the mother, at that point, the mother got mad that got mad at her daughter, but the man she once loved. Your father told you that, Crimson. Father also told me to tell you to burn in hell. The girl said, playing her flute, and the mother couldn't move. What are you doing, daughter? Daddy made a special flute where I can control any living thing with a note. She said, blowing a few notes, and her mother moving to a knife and picking one up. Mommy will kill herself, and Daddy will be happy. She blew a few more notes, and the mother stuck the knife into her foot before stabbing it a bunch of times. She started playing a song, a very sad song, as the mother cut off her own toes, as it takes a while for her to make her cut the white bone in her toes. She slowly walked to her side as she bled out slowly. I'll give you a sweet song to listen to while you're in hell. She blew one more note, making her mother cut her throat. And the little the little then turned and walked out of the house and into the streets. Oh my gosh, she can't spell. 2:36 in the morning. Now that makes sense. Okay. Daddy, where are we going? Lilith said to as her father was driving fast. We're going to our parents fast. Dad, slow down. Don't go too fast. Her dad started speeding up and hit 120 miles per hour mph. Something's wrong. Dad, something's wrong, sweetie. I can't move my feet. He turned and ran into a pole. A week later, Doctor, I don't think she will make it. She will. She will have. She will have to. Nurse will do all we can to help her. She woke up to a nurse next to her. One of her eyes were covered, but the other was fine. Liv, can you hear me? If you could, nod once. She nodded once. The nurse smiled at her. Can you talk, sweetie? Liv looked at her with her one gray eye. Yes, I can. Where am I? You're in the hospital. You were in a car accident. Where's my dad? He is dead, sweetie. He died in the car. Liv looked at her wide-eyed and started to cry. The hugged her tight and kissed her forehead. Can you turn on the news? Liv asked the nurse as she got up and turned on. The other news there was over 200 suicides. Okay, this is news. And in other news, there are over 200 suicides, and that make no sense. And most of them people went out in bad ways. Liv looked at the screen. She tried to get up but falls. Nurse helps her back into her bed. You can't move yet. You got to stay here for a while till you can walk again. How long will that be, nurse? A few weeks. I don't really know, okay? That's supposed to be in front of you. Oh, okay. So just get some sleep and we will wait for you to wake up so you can eat. The nurse walked out of the room. Liv lay back down, falling asleep. To be continued. Alright. Comments on this story? Many spelling errors, missing words, and overall a good story. I would read part 3 right now, but I'm kind of lazy enough by doing that. So I'll do that next time I update. And that's gonna be the last part to my sister updates the story again. So, Miss May Fox, you are a good writer, but you need to stop rushing. We put it like that. Stop rushing and take your time. You have all the time in the world. You don't need to rush. Okay? So just take your time on your next part. And I won't say correct any of this stuff because it's kind of old. So just take your time on your next part, okay? So yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, do whatever else, and just yeah. So that's it, guys. Bye, and have a great day. And Kiki, if you do watch this, I really miss you, and hope we can talk someday. Because I always worry about you. All right, bye.